Okay, so I'll make a short demonstration of the long track or place distance waypoint issue that I'm seeing here. Presently we have just flown past waypoint Attus on our way to waypoint Rorus. First, I'll just start off with some of the things that I'm finding in Airbus FCOMs, several different versions, which I will also paste to the XP.org forum. It says here that a long track waypoint insertion happens on the flight plan or step outs page. Pilot can enter a long track waypoint defined as a place distance waypoint. Instruction goes: write the waypoint identifier and distance from this place. According to the sign of the distance, the crew may define a long track waypoint before or after the revised place. Press the appropriate key adjacent to the place identifier. The system automatically positions the waypoint in the flight plan. And now important part, this operation does not create any discontinuity. And the second important part, the system does not accept a long track waypoint entered at the from waypoint. Meaning that I can't, in our example here, I can't make a place distance waypoint for waypoint Attus. But I should be able to create place distance waypoint for waypoint Rorus, the next one. So let's give it a go. First I'll try this. Distance to Rorus is 140 miles presently. So I'll just make a waypoint, or I'll try to make a waypoint 10 miles before waypoint Rorus, like this. And this is the format. With or without leading zero, it should work. Now let's not try to add it to adders because that's specifically declined in the FCOM, but it should work if I just place it over here. Not allowed. Okay. Presently we are flying in nav mode, so I'll just use my hardware FCU and bullheading here. So now we are no longer bound by the logic of managed navigation, so I'll just try it again. I place Rorus /-10 here. Again, not allowed. So let's put it back to nav. The next thing I'll try is to do this for the next waypoint, which here is waypoint HMM. Not really sure if that's actually Hammar or whatever. It sounds familiar. Whatever it is, let's use that. So the distance between Rorus and Hotel Mike is 30 miles. So if I just place a waypoint 10 miles before Hotel Mike, let's see if that one works. So I take Hotel Mike /-10. Exactly the same logic, only this time I'm not attempting it for the waypoint that I'm presently flying towards, but I'm trying it for the waypoint that's following after. And now we can see that it actually works. So it has created the BD 003 before Hotel Mike. Obviously it's 10 miles before. As can be witnessed here, the distance between BD 003 and Hotel Mike is exactly 10 miles. And there's no discontinuity like the FCOM stated. So here's what I'm saying. Based on the FCOM information, you can't do it. You can't do the place distance to the waypoint that's in from. Basically the one that you have just flown past. You can't do it. Even if you wanted to make a waypoint 60 miles after others, you can't do it using this technique. However, you should be able to do it for the waypoint that you are presently flying towards. There's nothing in the FCOM that says that you can't do it. Nothing here. The only limitation is you can't do it for this one. So hopefully this clarifies. So Toliss is not completely off or completely different from expectation. However, it's presently restricting the usage of place distance for waypoints after the one that you are presently flying towards. Thanks.